It is a doll inside a doll inside a doll, isn't it? Welcome back to
another video. So, guys, can you tell where we are?
Yeah. The new city. Let's go. Okay, Shane. Tell them where we are.
Alright. So we are in St. Petersburg. Not in the USA, because there is a St. Petersburg there as well.
No.
But in Russia.
In Mother Russia.
In Mother Russia, that's right.
Are we allowed to be here?
Oh, it's the most sanctioned country in the world at the moment, but yes, we are. The city has been absolutely stunning, hasn't it?
Oh yeah. Like, to be honest, I was saying to Alex, we've been to a lot of countries and different cities and capitals, and I reckon St. Petersburg, we've been here only for 2 days. St. Petersburg is in my top 3 of the most beautiful cities in Europe, capitals.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, I agree. It's just like everywhere you look, the architecture is incredible. We actually took the bus. You know how we like to take the big red
bus.
The big red bus there, that's right. I took that yesterday, and we saw many different monuments and places, and it was just good. Even so, behind us we have the Winter Palace that we're just walking past. And we saw that from the distance. We saw St. Isaac Cathedral.
The bronze horseman as well.
Bronze horseman. Yeah, it's awesome to take that bus because, oh, there it is. Speaking of the devil, you can see here. Yeah, hopefully you guys can hear us because the road is really loud here. So we're on the bank here, so you can see the Neville River behind us. We have the Winter Palace right behind us, which we're going to visit pretty soon.
It's a bit cloudy today.
Yeah,
but yesterday was such a beautiful day, and the city is stunning anyway. So, so we're going to the Hermitage Museum, which is the National Russian Museum.
Yeah.
In the Winter Palace. So we're super excited.
Yeah.
It's the biggest. I think they say the biggest museum that has the most pieces of art in the whole world. So that's a bit crazy.
Yeah. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. So apparently if you visit the museum every single day for 8 hours a day, it will take you 14 years or something?
15 years.
15 years to see everything. So there's like absolutely no chance that you'll be able to see everything inside the museum in a lifetime, unless you had nothing better to do than to go to the museum for 15 years. So, alright, we are going to go and visit the museum now, try to get some entrance tickets, and then we'll show you inside.
Let's go. Wow, look at this. This is not a museum, this is a palace.
It's crazy.
This is the Winter Golden Palace. Sherry, this wouldn't look too bad in our living room. What do you think? You buy for me?
Sure.
Wow.
No worries.
Nice. Look even at the details on the ceiling. It's incredible. Okay guys, so we have a few options here for the living room, but I reckon this one could be the one. Not too big.
Yeah, not too big.
Keep it simple.
That's pretty simple right there.
Yeah, keep it simple.
Maybe let's take both. That one.
Oh, and we can have that as well.
Oh yeah, that would be perfect for the
So
kitchen.
this would be for, no, I thought for the guest room.
Oh, I was going to drink beer out of it.
Wow, that's luxe. That's grand. This is
look
what
at
we
the
call
ceiling.
grand.
So guys, I think we are about done with the palace. Absolutely incredible. We won't speak too loud here because we're still inside, but as you can see behind us, it's absolutely grand. A lot of artwork, a lot of architectural designs inside. Yeah, it's
Very high ceilings in every single room. Some rooms are even taller than this.
yeah, it's absolutely stunning and shows the rich history of Russia and the revolution in Russia, the emperors. Yeah, it's incredible. And as I mentioned before, it would take 14 years to actually see everything inside of here. So I think we'll have to come back.
We tried. We've been here for a few hours,
Yeah.
but I think it's time to go eat. Just wanted to mention that's the oldest museum in the whole world, which is pretty incredible and impressive. And they have some magnificent pieces of art and statues as well.
From every single country, there's a lot of French work, Italian work, Dutch work. So
A lot of European influences, but also Egypt. We saw a few rooms about the Egyptian art. There's a lot more to see. Can't do everything.
yeah, a lot of Greek influence as well here. So yeah, it's incredible.
One of the biggest as well museum in the world with the Louvre in Paris.
Yeah.
So we'll be back.
All right, let's go eat.
Let's go eat.
All right, guys. So I think it's time now for some food.
Yes.
We have found a few places actually that we want to go to, and they are called canteens, but in Russian stolova, which essentially means a place where workers can eat and locals can eat traditional, authentic Russian food. So it's a perfect place for us to go and check out. We're not going to go fancy, so this will be good because it's quite affordable apparently. So that should be good. We'll go and have a bit of Russian food, and then we'll report back.
We want to eat like the locals.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's go. So this is like a little cabbage panini. European would call it. It is a doll inside a doll inside a doll, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
So here in the souvenir shop you get those little dolls and there's a few little dolls inside the big doll. Let's go have a look. Okay, it's a doll. Yes. Inside a doll. Inside a doll. And I think it's usually three and inside a doll again.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Pretty, huh? Let's not forget when we order coffee, we ask for sugar. If they don't give you sugar, we put extra sugar in there.
Secret. Need a spoon.
Okay, so we have also visited the Church of the Savior on Spilled Blood. Such a long name, but it's called like that because this is where the emperor at the time was assassinated in 8081. So they've built that church on that same site, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
When you think about it.
It's so
And
beautiful.
I have to say, and I'm sure Alex will join me on that, it's the most beautiful church I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, I agree.
Like it's just, so first of all when you come in, you're like, you stop, you're shocked, you're like, oh my god, you don't know where to look. It's covered entirely with mosaics. The ceiling, it's all covered. And I think it covers 7,500 square meters. Just mosaics.
Yeah.
And it was just stunning, like so beautiful. It's hard to describe. You really have to be into to feel the vibe, and you almost get a bit emotional. It's so beautiful. Like they've worked so hard probably to build that church.
Apparently it took 24 years to build.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so pretty incredible. And you really learn to appreciate, religious artistry. I always say that. You think, oh wow, like how long did it take for people to build that? And obviously it did take 24 years. But you can just see obviously a lot of blood, sweat and tears went into that church, and now it's absolutely stunning, and it's a great monument. We really enjoyed it. We actually spent like 2.5 hours inside just because we were so intrigued, and we were trying to check every single puzzle and took a lot of photos, took a lot of videos.
I don't think the videos will do it justice.
No, I don't think they will.
So I think that's the most popular church here in St. Petersburg, and I think in the whole Russia as well.
I think so, yeah.
So yeah, I think St. Petersburg is so it's the second largest city in Russia, but it is the cultural capital of Russia.
Yeah.
And like we understand why. Just everywhere you go, everywhere you walk, it's just beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. It was apparently created as a hub for Russia and Europe to connect. It was a gateway, they say, to Europe. So
we were comparing it. Like you've got a bit of Lisbon vibes, you've got a bit of Venice as well with the canals. France with all the bridges. I think they have around 300 bridges, which is pretty crazy in the city. So it's a mix of different European cities.
Yeah.
So yeah, in the top 3 for sure.
I'd love to come back here because there's just so many different castles that we haven't visited and we want to visit, but they're not all here. So obviously you have the Winter Palace here, but there's several different other ones where you have to drive 1 hour out. So then you have to, take time to go out there, catch a taxi. But we'll definitely come back and visit those places.
We'll be back.
Yeah, we'll definitely be back. So guys, after a lovely walk, we're back at the Palace Square. So we have the Winter Palace right behind us. It was absolutely stunning, as you saw before. Incredible museum inside. We really enjoyed our time here in St. Petersburg, and we definitely need to come back.
Ah yeah, you come to St. Petersburg in 2 or 3 days. I think you need at least 2 weeks. It's so rich in culture and so many, as we mentioned, churches and museums and castles.
Cathedrals everywhere. So as you can see, even behind here, we have St. Isaac Cathedral just sticking out. We have the Winter Palace here, and then this is the square, the Palace Square. So absolutely incredible.
Stunning.
And quite surprising actually. Obviously we haven't been here before, so we didn't really know what to expect.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're definitely going to be back, and we're going to visit some of the castles and palaces across St. Petersburg.
Russia can deliver.
Yeah.
We always say, like in Europe, the cities, they can really deliver. Lisbon, Paris, all those beautiful cities. But man, St. Petersburg, look at this.
Exactly.
It's almost like you're in Lisbon here.
You can get really nice services as well. So we went to a few really nice restaurants.
Yeah.
Nice breakfast place yesterday. And obviously we had some local food today for lunch. And tonight for dinner we're going to go to a Georgian restaurant, I think. We're looking forward to the next couple of hours. Go get a drink as well. And then we're flying out tomorrow. But all in all, we actually have a pretty big thing happening in our lives.
Big change.
Big change, I should say, yeah. And we won't tell you now. We will probably let you know in the next video. But yeah, it's going to be exciting. It's going to be interesting, and we're looking forward to it. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. See you guys in the next video.
See you guys in the next one. Bye.